Imagine waking up every morning knowing that you don't have to pay a single cent in income tax. Imagine running a business where your profits are completely tax-free, or keeping your financial details so private that even governments struggle to track your wealth. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, for the world's wealthiest individuals, multinational corporations, and savvy entrepreneurs, this is not a dream. It's reality. There are entire countries and territories dedicated to making sure people and businesses pay little to no taxes while enjoying the benefits of financial secrecy and offshore banking. But which ones are the best? Where do billionaires, Fortune 500 companies, and crypto millionaires go to protect their money? Today, we're diving into the top 10 tax havens in the world, uncovering the secrets behind these financial hotspots, and exploring what it's like to actually live in these places. Would you ever move to a tax haven if it meant keeping more of your hard-earned cash? Let me know in the comments. And before we dive into this list, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive in. First up, we're jetting off to the Cayman Islands. They are perhaps one of the most famous tax havens in the world. This British overseas territory, located in the Caribbean, is home to over 100,000 registered companies, more than its actual population. That's right, there are more businesses here than people. So why do so many companies choose the Cayman Islands? The answer is simple: no corporate tax, no income tax, no capital gains tax, and no wealth tax. Businesses and individuals can store their money here without worrying about taxation. Another major draw is the strong banking secrecy laws. The Cayman Islands has long been a destination for the ultra-wealthy looking to keep their assets hidden. The process of setting up an offshore corporation here is incredibly simple. In some cases, it can be done in as little as 24 hours, making it one of the easiest places in the world to establish an offshore entity. The Cayman Islands are a favorite destination for wealthy individuals looking to stash their cash away from the prying eyes of their home country's tax authorities. Next, we're off to Switzerland, a country known for its breathtaking scenery, delicious chocolate, and, of course, financial secrecy, luxury banking, and wealth management. But what makes it such an attractive tax haven? First and foremost, Switzerland is home to some of the most respected and secretive banks in the world. Swiss banking secrecy dates back centuries, and while international pressure has forced some regulatory changes, the country still offers a high level of confidentiality for account holders. Tax-wise, Switzerland offers low corporate tax rates, especially in certain cantons that cater to multinational corporations. The country also has no capital gains tax on certain types of assets, making it particularly attractive for investors. Setting up an offshore company in Switzerland is straightforward, but the country's reputation for financial stability makes it a haven for more than just corporations. We're talking about billions, if not trillions of dollars that have been siphoned off from economies around the world. Luxembourg may be one of the smallest countries in Europe, but it is also one of the richest and most influential financial hubs in the world. Nestled between France, Germany, and Belgium, Luxembourg has built a financial empire based on banking secrecy, low corporate taxes, and a business-friendly environment. One of Luxembourg's biggest draws is its favorable corporate tax structure. While the standard corporate tax rate is around 24%, multinational corporations use loopholes, tax treaties, and holding structures to reduce their effective tax rate to nearly zero. Luxembourg has long been known for its strict banking secrecy laws, which have made it a go-to destination for wealthy individuals and corporations looking to keep their assets discreet. Luxembourg makes it relatively easy to set up holding companies, investment funds, and offshore corporations. Many multinational companies establish subsidiaries here to take advantage of low effective tax rates and a stable regulatory environment. The country's financial and legal systems are highly developed, meaning businesses can operate with strong legal protections and minimal government interference. Our next stop takes us to Singapore, a gleaming metropolis known for its efficiency, cleanliness, and, you guessed it, its incredibly business-friendly tax policies. Singapore is often described as the Switzerland of Asia, and for good reason. This small but powerful city-state has become one of the most business-friendly places on the planet, attracting entrepreneurs, multinational corporations, and high-net-worth individuals. One of Singapore's biggest draws is its low corporate tax rate, a flat 17% for most companies, with various tax incentives that can bring it down even further. On top of that, there's no capital gains tax, no inheritance tax, and no tax on foreign-sourced income as long as it's not remitted into Singapore. Another major advantage is Singapore's strong banking secrecy laws. While it has made moves toward greater transparency, it still offers significant privacy protections for individuals and businesses looking to store wealth. The process of setting up an offshore company in Singapore is incredibly easy, often taking just a few days and very little paperwork. Next, we're headed to Hong Kong, a vibrant city where East meets West, and where, coincidentally, taxes go to die. Hong Kong isn't just one of the most important financial hubs in Asia, it's one of the most influential financial centers in the world. With its gleaming skyscrapers, bustling markets, and fast-paced business environment, Hong Kong has become a go-to destination for corporations and wealthy individuals looking for tax benefits. What makes Hong Kong so attractive as a tax haven? First, it operates on a territorial tax system, meaning that only income earned within Hong Kong is taxed. Additionally, there's no capital gains tax, no inheritance tax, and no withholding tax on dividends or interest. Hong Kong also has one of the strongest banking systems in the world, with a well-regulated yet discreet financial sector. Many offshore companies take advantage of the strong financial secrecy laws, which make it difficult for foreign governments to track assets held in Hong Kong. Setting up an offshore company in Hong Kong is relatively easy and can often be done within a matter of days. Many companies choose Hong Kong as their base for holding assets, trading, and financial services. All right, we've already explored some of the world's most powerful tax havens. But I want to hear from you. If you had the chance to move to one of these places and pay no income tax, which one would it be? Would you go for the luxury and modern lifestyle of Dubai? Or would you rather live in a tropical paradise like the British Virgin Islands? Or maybe you're thinking about setting up your own offshore company after learning about these tax advantages? Drop a comment below and let me know. And while you're here, if you're enjoying this video and want to see more deep dives into topics like offshore banking, wealth protection, or how the ultra-rich legally avoid taxes, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and I might just cover it in a future video. Next, we're heading to the Bahamas, a stunning island paradise known for its white sand beaches, crystal clear waters, and, oh yeah, its complete lack of income tax. The Bahamas is one of the most famous tax havens in the world, and for good reason. This stunning Caribbean nation, with its turquoise waters, white sandy beaches, and luxury resorts, is not just a tropical paradise, it's also a financial haven for the wealthy. One of the biggest reasons the Bahamas attracts offshore wealth is its lack of income tax, corporate tax, capital gains tax, and inheritance tax. That means individuals and businesses can store their money here without worrying about it being taxed away. The country has been committed to remaining tax-friendly, which is why it has built a reputation as a hub for offshore banking, as many high-net-worth individuals take advantage of the strict confidentiality laws to keep their assets hidden. Setting up an offshore company in the Bahamas is relatively straightforward, with minimal reporting requirements. In fact, many offshore corporations are established here simply as shell companies, used to hold assets without much operational activity. Hold on to your hats, because we're about to dive headfirst into the intricate world of Panamanian tax law. Panama is one of the most famous offshore financial centers in the world, and while the Panama Papers scandal in 2016 shed light on some of its more controversial practices, the country remains a top tax haven. One of the biggest reasons people and businesses are drawn to Panama is its territorial tax system. This means only income earned within Panama is taxed. If a company makes money elsewhere, it pays zero corporate tax. Panama also offers a high level of financial secrecy, with strict banking laws that protect account holders. Setting up an offshore company in Panama is incredibly simple, with minimal reporting requirements. In fact, many businesses operate in Panama without having any physical presence there. Get ready to raise a glass because we're heading to the Emerald Isle, a land of rolling green hills, friendly locals, and, you guessed it, incredibly low corporate tax rates. Ireland may not be the first country that comes to mind when you think of tax havens, but it has quietly become one of the biggest corporate tax havens in the world. Tech giants like Google, Apple, and Facebook have all set up operations here to take advantage of its incredibly low corporate tax rate of just 12.5%. In addition to its low tax rates, Ireland has numerous tax treaties that allow multinational corporations to minimize their tax burdens further. The infamous double Irish with a Dutch sandwich tax loophole allowed major companies to shift profits to tax-free jurisdictions, saving billions of dollars. Despite international pressure, Ireland has held firm on its low corporate tax policies, making it an attractive location for global businesses. Our journey takes us next to the United Arab Emirates, a nation of opulence and innovation in the Middle East. The United Arab Emirates, particularly Dubai and Abu Dhabi, has transformed itself into one of the world's most attractive tax havens and business hubs. Located at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa, the UAE is a major financial powerhouse with zero personal income tax, zero capital gains tax, and zero corporate tax for most businesses. One of the biggest draws of the UAE is its free zones, which allow businesses to operate with 100% foreign ownership and full repatriation of profits. Each free zone caters to specific industries, such as technology, finance, trade, and even cryptocurrencies, making it incredibly easy for entrepreneurs to establish businesses that benefit from tax-free policies and minimal regulation. Dubai and Abu Dhabi have some of the strongest banking systems in the world, attracting high-net-worth individuals, multinational corporations, and investors looking for security and financial discretion. While international regulations have pushed for more transparency, the UAE still offers a high degree of privacy for account holders. The UAE makes it incredibly easy to set up offshore companies, with minimal reporting requirements and low administrative costs. Offshore companies registered in free zones enjoy zero taxes, no currency restrictions, and full asset protection. Many global businesses set up holding companies in the UAE to take advantage of its strategic location and tax benefits. At the top of our list is the British Virgin Islands, BVI, one of the most well-known offshore financial centers in the world. This tiny Caribbean territory, home to just 30,000 people, has become a global tax haven with more registered companies than actual residents. The British Virgin Islands is one of the few places in the world with no corporate tax, personal income tax, capital gains tax, and inheritance tax. This means that individuals and businesses pay virtually no taxes when operating within the BVI's financial system. One of the biggest reasons the BVI is so attractive is its strict financial secrecy laws. Many companies registered in the BVI do not have to disclose ownership details, making it incredibly difficult for foreign governments to track assets. Because of this, the BVI has become a hotspot for wealthy individuals, hedge funds, and multinational corporations looking to protect their wealth. Setting up an offshore company in the BVI is one of the easiest processes in the world. In many cases, it takes just 24 to 48 hours, with minimal paperwork and no need for a physical presence. And there you have it, the top tax havens in the world. These are the places where wealth is protected, businesses thrive, and financial privacy is still a reality. But now, I want to hear from you. Would you ever move to a tax haven if it meant keeping more of your money? Or do you think these tax havens should be shut down? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of offshore finance, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.